All right. How do you stay disciplined? You need motivational speaker. You need motivational. Well, maybe you do need that. Maybe you do need that. But most importantly, this is what you need. You need to discover your talent. You need to understand that you have got an inner calling. Some people call it. Because if we call it a calling these days, it becomes a bit of like a, calling to religion and stuff. So you need to discover your hidden order inside of you. And that is a teleology. The olden day, they used to call it a teleology, a telos, which is your end game, basically. So if you live by your telo and you live by your end game, you live by your highest priorities, your highest objectives, and your highest values, that will not provide any leakage of space that's gonna need to be filled by someone who's gonna sensationalize you with motivation or motivational positivity, everyday positive talk. You probably need that just for healing or just to jumpstart yourself. But you don't need that as a way of living your life. And be very careful. Be very careful, because motivational and motivations could become more like a drug to your life, where you depend on it to get yourself going. If you see that you depend on motivation to get going, you are in some serious mess, my friend. Because what you need is you need to be self-driven. Motivation is almost like a spice, a sort, to all of this food that you eat. Personal development food. So be careful of that, and be careful of where you get your advice from, and be careful who exactly you believe in what they say, because hey, the world is filled of lots of stuff that are fiddling into each other. You get someone that's just taking this information and that information and that information and then combining together and confusing you. What's important is this: understand how mind works and what exactly is mind. That's going to help you. And what is mind configuration? We have developed a system we call mind configuration. It can help you to align your mind, and in that case, you will be able to censor information that is toxic, that shouldn't go into your brain, because your brain uses these nutrients and this data that goes inside of it to create reality for you, because your brain is integrated with your personal mind. So your personal mind depends on the data that's inside the brain to interpret your reality and to make possibilities and impossibilities for your life, and to create perceptions and perspectives in your life. One man said that stand guard the gate of your mental faculty. It means you need to be careful what goes into your mind, and there you will be at the same time being careful of what's gonna come out of your mouth, because what's in here gets out of here, and what's in here gets out through the mind and creates your reality. So you need to be careful what you listen to, what you believe in. You need to what? Be guided by logic, reason, and purpose. Mathematics, science, and philosophy. Understand what is your philosophy of life. Don't hear someone else say this is life and that's how it is. Understand your philosophy of life, because you've got to have one. You've got to have one. You want to be a follower of a bunch of people that say this and you just go along with it without necessarily scrutinizing it and understanding it? That's not going to do good for you. You need to be able to know if you can trust a certain information or you cannot. How do you do that? Mathematics, science, and philosophy. That's what you do. Logic, reason, purpose. Logic, reason, and teleology. Teleology is personal. Teleology is about you and what is your end game, and what do you think is the whole reason for your existence here, because there is one. You need to find it. No one is going to bring it to you. No one is going to tell you that. Otherwise, they will be imposing their values to you. You need to determine yours. How do you determine yours? Get grounded, my friend. Get grounded, understand that you are the whole of everything that is. You are a mind that when it gets to a point of a certain level of consciousness, collapses itself into the collective mind gets to a certain point of consciousness, collapses itself into the astral mind. And that what we call abroxis is the ultimate consciousness. We don't know what that really looks like. We've never been up. I don't know if we don't know what that really looks like. But our civilization points out that that's probably where we are going. Right now we've got breaking edge studies about reality and our mind and existence, and we need to know more about how it works so that we can be able to figure it out. Don't be scared of knowledge and be told that you don't have to know more and question more and You have to. That's what you're born to do. You're born to uncover every possibility possible within the hollows and beyond. That's what you're all about. That's what we are all about. That's what human beings are all about. Do not less use your brain. You can use your brain as much as you can. Trillions and quadrillion times possible. And process huge data that you